So I'm back at my brother's house after hiking 620-ish miles on the Appalachian Trail. Why I'm back, maybe I'll save for another day. But it's all in good spirits. Today I want to talk to you guys about what I would do different if I were starting the divorce process over again. Because this room right here was the very same room that I moved into right when I was getting divorced, when I was getting separated. This room right here, which my hands can go just about from wall to wall. There's a little bathroom right there. The wall extends a little further out. But this room, as you can tell, is no more than 10 by 8, let's say, a rough estimate. And I remember it was in this room where I had this twin size bed right here. And I would sit right here. Right? And perhaps Oliver was right there, but there was a door there. So I did have my privacy. But it was here, sitting right here, that I remember vividly. All that pain of what I was going through. Totally life-changing, family losing, friends losing, community losing experience. It felt like the end of the world. And that pain would last for years and years. Maybe about 3 or 4 until that pain started to dissipate. And so here's what I would do different if you're going through a divorce, just starting out. And if I was going through a divorce all over again in the same exact room. What I would do different with the experience and knowledge that I have now is I would fight my ass off to be as positive as possible. Here's what I mean by fight my ass off to be as positive as possible. Positivity is your best bet. And I know it's super hard. You might be feeling negative emotions, hurt, pain. I know, I get it. But you, as a human being, have the power to fight through all that negativity and to find positivity. And here's why you want to do that. Because the more you dwell or linger in negative emotions and states, the more you're going to attract that, and the more hurt and pain you're going to bring. I know it's super hard, but you have to be willing to fight as much as possible to feel, to live, and to be positive. It's like an uphill journey up towards the tallest mountain. I know, but it is possible. And with your human will and power, you have the ability to do that. Now, there are some ways where you can speed up that process. And that is through physical exercise. You can get rid of negative emotions, feelings, and states by putting yourself into physically painful states, i.e. physical exercise. you can burn off that negative energy and start to automatically feel better. Now, just like you can control your physical body, right? When you're working out and your body's feeling that pain, that negative feeling, I don't want to feel, it hurts. You have the power of will to push through that and to determine what that pain means, right? You have the power to decide whether it's negative or positive. Now, let's say that you're not working out. Let's say you already worked out 2 times in one day and you still feeling negative thoughts, right? Because of the catastrophe of what's happening, which it may be a catastrophe in your situation, like it was for mine. For so many people, it's a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new life, which can be for you as well as a catastrophe. It's all on you and how you fight using your willpower to look at it. You have the power to decide, to feel, to think, and or to live in the negative or the positive, no matter what's happening outside of you. As I mentioned, that's important because what you feel, think, and be are what you're going to manifest. That's what you're going to live. And you want to live a good life. You want to live a great life, a happy life, positive life, a loving life, a fulfilling life in the end. So realize you have the power, no matter what you're going through, to switch from negative to positive. And the more positive you feel, the more of a positive life you're going to attract and bring to you. And that's what you want ultimately in the end. So you have to fight through the negativity, the mental and the emotional, just like you would fight in physical exercise from the burn, telling you, no, put the weight down, or no, I can't run anymore, it hurts. You have the power to say, wait, this is good for me. I'm getting stronger. And by getting stronger, I'm loving myself more. I'm becoming more. Oh, this is awesome. Give me more. And then you start to hope and to dream of more things that you can do. And then you actually have to go do them and fight through that resistance again. You have that power. And last but not least, 2 things. Last but not least, consistency is the main game. Consistency of living positive, being positive, thinking positive, doing positive, feeling positive. It's all of the consistency, because I bet you there's a strong chance that it was, like me, consistency of negative behavior that led to my divorce or to your divorce. In some way, shape, or form, you were consistent in being low vibrational or negative, and thus you attracted this breakdown to you. And just like you created this negative, or depending how you look at it, positive state, but let's say negative for now, just to not confuse. If you're living in a negative situation, it feels like it's negative, then you created that through consistent negative habits. And just like you did that, build a negative lifestyle through negativity and negative habits, you can do the same with a positive lifestyle. And it takes that consistent struggle, that consistent victory over the negative, consistently pushing through the resistance, negative, mentally, emotionally, and physically, pushing through the negativity and feeling, being, and getting to the positivity. The more you feel, think, and live positively, eventually, because of that consistency, you're going to find yourself in a positive place, a positive life. Now, I don't know what that means for you in terms of the divorce, in terms of potentially saving the marriage, the family. I don't know. Everyone is different. But no matter what, everyone wants to live a positive, happy, loving lifestyle. And in my opinion, from my experience and the wisdom I've acquired now, about 6 years, 5.5 years after the divorce process began, the key is to be as positive, to live as positive, to think as positive, to feel as positive, and to do as positive things as possible in order to recreate your life into a positive life that you love. And I know I said 2 things. And that second thing is, don't make matters worse. It's very easy to be in a negative state of mind, a negative state of being, and to react off of those negative emotions, negative thoughts, making matters worse. Don't make matters worse. You have to dig deep inside. When you're feeling like shit, you have to know, okay, I'm not feeling good. Anything that I do, say, or act off of this feeling is not going to benefit you. It's going to make things worse. Unless if it's through a workout or through some form of fasting or through anything that's going to benefit you, something hard that can dissipate those negative feelings and create positive feelings, real positive feelings, not fake instant gratification feelings from a negative state. That's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching.